So, you are an introvert, you got a boss, and you are slowly dying inside every time they say, let's circle back. They say the only way to survive is to speak up more, be more visible, join the team lunch, blah blah blah. Here's the thing, that advice is made for extroverts. It doesn't work for us. It's like giving a cat swimming lessons. I am gonna show you a smarter way, a quieter way, a way that doesn't make you want to make your own resignation letter. Because I have done it and I didn't just survive. I learned how to deal with my boss without burning out or pretending to be someone I am not. Here's the plan. I will walk you through 5 practical ways to handle your boss like a calm, introverted ninja. No chaos, no fake smiles, just real stuff that actually works. Let's go! Number 1. Stop guessing. Figure out their freaking style. Okay, you are not a mind reader. You are not Sherlock Holmes either. So, why you are trying to decode your boss like you are solving a crime scene every day? If you are constantly thinking, should I message now? Will they get mad if I interrupt? Do they hate me? Congratulations. You are doing what every introvert does, overthinking professionally. But here's the fix. Just stop guessing. Watch, learn, and crack the code. Do they barge into your space like the cool 8 man with let's chat real quick? Like that? Then yeah, you are an extrovert. Brace yourself. They are gonna talk a lot. Do they respond to your email a week later with one-word answers? Cool. They are probably introverted and low-key avoid people too. Respect that. One time I had a boss who used to call me just to talk about the weather, like I am a human thermometer. But guess what? I gave them 2 minutes of wow, it's so humid today. Like that. And then slipped in my actual work stuff. Mission accomplished. It's not about pretending to be someone you are not. It's about understanding the game so you don't lose your sanity. If your boss wants a meeting, put it in the calendar. Don't just float around hoping they will sense your vibes through the office walls. And please, stop acting like you are auditioning for the office. You are not Dwight, you are not Jim. You are a silent legend just trying to survive and collect your paycheck. So, decode their style, work with it, then move like a ninja. Introvert style. Number 2. Schedule meetings so you don't get ambushed. Got a minute? No, I do not. And guess what? It's never just a minute. It's 48 minutes, 3 emotional breakdowns, and 1 existential crisis later. Random pop-ins are the enemy of introverts. They attack when you least expect it. Your brain is peacefully recharging, and then boom, ambush mode activated. So here's how the power move. Schedule it before they do. Set up short one-on-ones, 15 minutes max. Make it regular, like once a week. Not because you love meetings, but because it keeps you out of the danger zone. When it's in calendar, you know it's coming. You can mentally prep. You won't short circuit mid-sentence like a glitchy robot. Also, it makes you look proactive, not like mysterious shadow creature who only speaks when summoned. Which, let's be honest, is how most of us survive the office. And here's the magic. Control the calendar equals control the chaos. Let me paint a picture. You are working peacefully. You have finally found your groove. And suddenly, tap tap tap, your boss showed up. Can we talk real quick? You panic. Words leave your body. You start explaining something in the weirdest way possible. You are talking about the end before beginning. You forgot what year it is. Boss leaves more confused than when they arrived. Now, imagine if that convo is scheduled. You had notes, you had snacks, you had oxygen. That's the difference. Schedule the damn thing. Surprise meetings are for the people who enjoy heart attacks. You are an introvert. You like peace, plans, and knowing when you are going to be emotionally drained. Number 3. Say, let me think about that and mean it. Your boss drops ideas like they are in a game show. Pop, 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 like that. Random thoughts flying at you like dodgeballs. And you are sitting there like, ooh, my brain didn't even load yet. Here's the truth. You don't owe anyone an instant answer, not even your boss. I used to think I had to say something smart on the spot. Spoiler alert, I usually said something dumb and confusing instead. So now I use this magical line. Here's my quick thought, but give me a bit to drive deeper. I will follow up with something more solid. Boom, time bought, panic avoided. Boss respects it. Because guess what? Introverts like quality over whatever comes out of your loud mouths under pressure. And if they can't respect that, maybe they should go and think about that. People who talk fast think they are smart, but people who pause, think, and come back with gold, that's actual value. And trust me, when you give your boss an answer after you have thought it through, they notice. Because suddenly you are not rambling, you are calm, clear, and you are making sense. Let me give you a real one. Once my boss threw a question at me mid-lunch like, what's your take on the new client strategy? Meanwhile, I was mentally eating a sandwich in peace. No warning, no context, just vibes and pressure. So I said, I got a quick thought, but I would rather give you a better answer after I sit with it a bit. And they said, yeah, sure, that makes sense. No drama, no awkward silence, just boundaries. Think first, talk later. That's how introverts win. Number 4. Ask for feedbacks, but on your terms. Feedback is a gift. Yeah, sure. So, is a re-gifted candle that smells like expired vanilla? Nobody wants it. And now your whole desk smells weird. As an introvert, random feedbacks hit different. It's like someone critiquing your soul with bullet points. You overanalyze it. You carry it for 3 months. You start questioning your entire existence. So, here's what you do. Ask for feedback, but do it your way. After a meeting or a project, don't say, what did you think? Like that. That's too open. It invites chaos. Instead, go with this line. How would you rate that from 1 to 5? Like that. Simple, clean, structured. Perfect for introvert brains. If they say 4, hit back with cool. What would make it 5 next time? Like that. Now you look like someone who is trying to grow. But really, you are just trying to avoid vague feedback like, yeah, I don't know. It was kinda fine, I guess. Something like that. This trick also stops your boss from going on a 25 minutes tangent because no one has time for that. You just want the useful stuff, not their life story. Let's run a scenario. You just gave a presentation. You didn't die. Success. Afterward, your boss says, nice job today. That's not helpful. What does nice even mean? So you ask, cool, on a scale 1 to 5, how would you rate it? Like that. They say, 4. You reply, awesome. What would have made it 5? Now, they have to be specific. Maybe they say, shorter slides or less data. Boom, real feedback. And you didn't have to read between the lines or cry in the bathroom. Control the conversation. Keep it short. Protect your peace. Feedback doesn't have to feel like emotional hit and run. Number 5. Be real with them, not just in a group chat. If your boss says you are a little quiet, don't take a deep breath and explode in the next all hands meeting. Please don't. This isn't a therapy session. And we don't do public meltdowns. We bottle it up like professionals. Instead, book a one-on-one, private, calm, controlled environment. No audience, no Slack chaos. And just say it like it is. I am super focused on my work. I just don't do the whole talk to fill the silence thing. Like that. That line, it hits. It's real. It shuts down the you should speak up more nonsense with the most respectful and don't mess with me way. And if they keep pushing the small talk, like, so what did you do this weekend? Just flip it. Ask them for advice. Say, hey, any tips on how to come off more extroverted? Now they feel smart, like they are mentoring you. Meanwhile, you just got them to stop nagging and start thinking. This works every single time. I once had a boss who said, you should speak up more in the meetings. So I said, I speak when there is something to say. Silence is not a crime. Like that. He didn't love that. But guess what? Next meeting, he left me alone. No awkward small talk. No fake, how was your Sunday junk. Just work. Peaceful, beautiful, quiet work. Here's the truth. You are not the weird one. You are not broken. You are just not built for non-stop chatting about fantasy football or microwave lasagna. And that's okay. Be real with your boss. But be smart when and where. Because defending your personality in a group chat, that's a war you don't want to fight. You don't need to be loud to be strong. You don't need to fake extrovert energy to get respect. You just need a game plan. And now you have got one. You figured out your boss style. You scheduled meeting before they could ambush you. You bought yourself time to think. You asked for feedback your own way. And you set the record straight without losing your mind in a group chat. That's not surviving, that's owning it. You are not too quiet, you are strategic. You are smart, you are an introvert. And you just learned how to deal with your boss like a boss. Now go sip your coffee in peace. You earned it. If this video saved your sanity, leave a like. If it made you laugh, subscribe. If your boss sees this, I was never here, right? Peace out.